I think most people can actually understand it once you begin to actually unpack the word Anthropocene.
This great acceleration in human impact on the planet has pushed Earth out of this Holocene stability and into a new geological epoch.
I think actually most people can understand it when you explain this fundamental idea.
The classic definition you would fold into geology, but this really is about not only science, but human responsibility and sustainability for the planet.
What an amazing juncture to be alive. Humanity was mostly a dribble for most of its existence, and then there's been Zoom, and now within the lives of most everyone who's alive right now, something different is coming.
I'm most interested in this transition between a state in which humans were a part of the world to a state in which humans had fundamental capacity to change the world. And I think that's the state we're in now.
Which then prompts the question, what do we do about that? How can we actually change the trajectories that we're on?
This is the first magazine devoted to the concept of the Anthropocene.
We've taken on this challenge because I don't think you can change the world without having conversations that just fundamentally aren't happening today.
We want to bring together some of the most creative scientists, entrepreneurs, business people, policymakers.
Artists and writers and musicians and poets.
To explore what do we need to do to create a human age that we want to live in.
I read something terribly good last year in a magazine called The Anthropocene. I'd like to have those sort of stories, the stories that make people turn the world just through a few degrees so that they see things completely differently, not just while they're reading it, but from then on.
We need the story behind the science. We need the story in front of the science. We need the provocative questions. We need the engagement of society to create the change that's required.
The actors are there, but we don't have a stage. And I think that this particular magazine provides that.
Science discovery, hugely important. A voice and a story for the future of the planet, essential.